This is Max. Max is a digital citizen. Like a lot of us, he uses digital devices every day. Max has access to the internet at home. He uses the internet a lot, and he always asks his parents first. He likes to play games online with his friends. His buddy Sam lives way out in the country. He doesn't have internet access at home, so he spends a lot of time at Max's house where they play online with their buddies. Max wishes that Sam had his own internet because it would be easier for them to hang out online and work together on school projects. Max is always nice to the people he plays video games with. He knows that it's important to have good manners. Even when he's chatting with his friends or emailing his best buddies, he never says anything that his grandma wouldn't be proud to hear him say. He's a nice boy and he treats others with respect. One time he made a card on his computer and sent it to his friend in the hospital. He uses technology to do good things for others. Max uses many devices to communicate with people online. When he plays video games, he talks to his friends online while he plays. He also communicates with his friends in social media and sometimes sends them messages or pictures of the crazy things his dog Spot does. He uploads videos of Spot to the internet. His friends like to watch the videos and they almost always leave comments about him. He and his family use the family computer to communicate with his brother, who's in the Navy. Technology makes it easy for them to see each other while they talk. Max has a laptop that he uses to email his teacher and to work on his homework assignments. Sometimes he uses it to collaborate with his friends. Max's parents bought him a cell phone so he could contact them when he needs to be picked up from soccer practice. Usually he sends text messages, but sometimes when he forgets his uniform, he has to call home and ask mom to bring it right away. Max uses his laptop to write stories and reports and create pictures and projects. He even uses his laptop to research what he loves the most: technology. Over the summer, he discovered a website where he could learn to code. He asked his parents if he could join the site, and after learning more about it, they said okay. Now, Max can create his own games and apps. He hopes that someday he can design video games. Max found the perfect Halloween costume online. He knows that he's not allowed to buy things on the internet, so he shared the link with his mom. She made sure the site was secure and agreed to buy the costume for him with her credit card. Max loves sneakers and saw an awesome pair at the mall that were really expensive. His parents said they'd help Max pay for them, but he didn't want to spend all of his money on a pair of shoes. So he looked for them online and found a website where he could buy them for half price. Max gave his parents half of the cost, and they ordered the sneakers for him. Score! He got his shoes and had some money left over. Max's parents have rules about the family's use of technology. On weeknights, Max and his sister aren't allowed to play games online. Their parents want them to focus on their schoolwork. Sometimes his parents make them put their devices away altogether, like when they're eating dinner and when his grandparents come over. On the weekend, they're allowed to go online, but they have to get their chores done first. Max isn't allowed to download free stuff online. His parents have accounts where he can download movies and music if he gets permission first. He knows that downloading files for free isn't right, and it would be an irresponsible thing for him to do that. His parents have taught him and his sister that they need to respect the owners of creative works and that it's not okay to use anything online without the owner's permission. Max knows how it feels when other people steal your hard work. One day last year, he brought his essay to school without putting his name on it, and one of his classmates took it out of his backpack and turned it in as his own. The other boy got in big trouble for plagiarizing. Now he always puts his name on the things he creates. That's why his videos of Spot always end with the photo, production, and video credits. He includes instructions on how he wants to be credited by others who share or use his videos. It's his right to decide how his work can be used. Once Max got a social media request from someone named Earl. He remembered what he learned at school about stranger danger and told his parents. They recognized the name and told Max it was his great uncle. He was family, but since Max didn't know him, he didn't accept his request. His dad changed the privacy settings on Max's page so strangers wouldn't be able to search and find him online. One night, a friend of Sam's private messaged Max and asked if he wanted to meet up at the skate park across town. Max wasn't comfortable with the idea and told him that maybe someday they could meet at Sam's house. When Max's parents set up the family's Wi-Fi account, they made sure to set a password so no one else could access it without their permission. Max's dad updates the password every time he updates the antivirus software on his computer. He's afraid that personal data might be exposed to the wrong people on a public network. Max knows that in a world filled with technology, it's really important to make the right decisions. So he plans to follow the rules his teachers and parents have taught him. Max is doing his best to be a good digital citizen.
created using Powtoon.